And welcome everybody. And what I've done this last hour, I've took the kits, well, I've come out to the working parents, they're 8 weeks old now, and I've put them into the big pen where they can learn to get the drive up. And as you can see, this is a huge pen. It's over 15 by 12 foot. It's got a mesh on top, it's covered on side, and I've built in some wooden logs with plastic so they can go in and out. Plenty of foliage they can go in and out of. And yeah, I'm really pleased with this year's kits. That's an interesting little thing for anybody. It's a dust box. And what I do, I put the dust mite powders, what you use for pigeon, and I put them in there, and it seems to just keep any fleas or anything, keeps the coating good. They like going in and dusting themselves up. I've got a very high protein feed, 65% meat in that, omega oils, fats, and that really takes them on to the next level. They've got the nest boxes to go in and out of, and these buckets I find absolutely brilliant. I've used all kinds of water devices, but find these are great. Fill them up, tilt them on the side, and even in hot weather the water's lovely and cold. It always keeps clean because you can't put the feet in it. But as you can see, I've got mixed. These are all 8 week old, but the small micros, believe it or not, are the first ones to go in and out the logs and in and out the foliage. But I've always had high drive little micros, and yes, these are stunning. There's 25 in this first batch, and these will be 4 weeks in here, and I will take them out into the woods and let them have a roam about in the woods like you saw me on my other videos. But they really like going in and out of here, and in there as well there's nettles as well. Get them used to going, keep away from nettles. You find they'll go round them, they'll have a certain smell of nettle, and they'll get used to early doors. But once they get going round here, if in the next 5 days, you'll see them pick some real speed up. But like I say, I don't go for the cages, the smaller cages. I like them in these bigger places. I just tend to find they work a bit faster. They just go at it a bit faster. So yeah, these will be ready for going in 4 weeks time, and then they'll be ready for the autumn, and they'll be straight into work. You can see just how small them grey ferrets are. They're 8 week old, but they're half the size of the standard. Now every year people have asked me how do I breed the ones. Well, what I end up doing is getting the best back from the rabbit lads, the best ob and the best females, and then I'll breed off them. So every year we'll have the best of stock. Now they're choosing them out of 100, maybe 100 ferrets, what are working ferrets, and I'll get the best, 2 of the best obs and the best working gills back every year to breed off them. Therefore the standard's still there. We always have that top standard for working ferrets, and these will be working 5 days a week. Bolting rabbits down south in the beautiful over 400 hectares and even bigger plantations of prime fruit trees. A lot of fruit trees, because the rabbits, you don't want them biting all the bark off the trees, so it's 24/7 hunting them rabbits down south to keep all them estates free. And there we go, a little look at the first lot of this year's young, and we've already got them going out. They've never ever seen grasses before and never had this freedom before, so I'm really happy. Especially the colours are great. There's a lot of silvers this time. But it's amazing. It always amazes me. At 8-week-old, how they can find the way around and then they find their way back to the boxes, and they've never even been in before. So I'll keep sending a few videos and just see how they get on. And what I also do, I start taking them in the woods, in the boxes, and let them have a good go out there in the next few days. I really push them on. Really push them on to getting that weaselly speed.